1915. A French soldier looks up at a shrapnel-filled sky and survives because of 11 ounces of steel. It was the beginning of a 100-year war against the bullet itself. For centuries, soldiers went into battle with little more than cloth caps. Then came a war that changed everything. Artillery, shrapnel, and industrialized killing on a scale humanity had never seen. Militaries needed something new, protection that could be mass-produced and that could save a life in a single instant. In 1915, the French Army introduced the Adrian helmet, lightweight steel, designed to deflect shrapnel from above. The British answered with the Brodie helmet, a wide, shallow design that could be stamped out by the thousands. Germany went further, engineering the Stahlhelm, a deeper, heavier shape that protected the sides of the head and face, a silhouette that would define war photography for decades. By World War II, the United States introduced the M1 helmet, a two-part system combining a steel outer shell with a fiber liner underneath, adding comfort and a second layer of protection. It would remain in service for nearly 40 years. But steel had limits. It stopped shrapnel, not rifle rounds. As body armor technology accelerated in the late 20th century, engineers turned to a new material, Kevlar. In 1983, the US military adopted the PASGT helmet, the first ballistic helmet made from aramid fiber instead of metal. It was lighter, stronger against fragmentation, and it changed helmet design forever. Modern ballistic helmets no longer rely on steel at all. Today's helmets are built from advanced aramid fibers and increasingly ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene or UHMWPE, a material so strong it can stop fragmentation and select handgun rounds at a fraction of the weight of steel. Design changed too. Older helmets covered the entire head and ears. Modern high-cut helmets, the kind worn by special operations units, cut away material around the ears and lower skull. Why remove protection? Because soldiers today rely on radio headsets, night vision counterweight balance, and communication gear that full coverage designs would block. It's a trade-off. Slightly less coverage in exchange for better hearing, balance, and situational awareness in close-quarters combat. Here's what most people don't know. A modern combat helmet can weigh less than a steel helmet from 1944, while stopping threats steel could never handle. And the curved shape of a helmet isn't just aerodynamic. It's engineered to deflect impact energy away from the skull, not just absorb it. Few know that the PASGT helmet earned the nickname Fritz among American troops, because its silhouette echoed the German Stahlhelm from decades earlier, a design once considered the enemy's, now reborn as the standard for NATO forces. And the transition to high-cut helmets wasn't driven by the army first. It was special operations units in the mountains of Afghanistan who demanded the change, long before it became standard issue. Today's ballistic helmets are rated against standards like NIJ and STANAG, tested against fragmentation and specific ballistic threats. They integrate mounting rails for night vision, communications, and augmented reality displays, turning what was once simple headgear into a full combat computing platform. The helmet is no longer just protection, it's a system. From a French soldier's steel cap in the trenches of 1915 to a special operations helmet built from fibers stronger than steel, the story of the ballistic helmet is the story of warfare itself. Every ridge, every cutaway, every gram removed or added was paid for in lessons learned on the battlefield. But the helmet was only ever half the equation. The other half was what soldiers wore underneath it. And that story is even stranger. Next time, on Behind the Armor,